He called out the bullying. And what was the other term? Public intimidation. Because, quite frankly, nothing was public. So I object to those two terms, but I'm willing to accept it.
Okay, and I believe the maker of that motion, which is Albert Lee. Is Albert Lee in the room? As the maker of the motion. The maker of the motion pertaining to censure is Albert Lee here. All right.
What do you want?
So,
Chair, I have a point.
1 second.
Chair, we had to call the question. Immediately after that, the vote. There should be nobody talking at this mic. Everything else is out of order. It should immediately vote. The chair can't come and change what it is. Unfortunately. Order, please. And it is a vote on the amendment that she had. That's what we called the question. The very next action should be a vote.
Let me get back to you. To your understanding, the amendment.
That's what we voted.
Okay.
So, he accepted it.
Sorry, could you repeat again? Your name and county if you didn't mention it.
James Barber, Lane County.
Sorry.
Rebecca made an amended motion that was accepted by the chair's amended motion. I called the question. The body approved that.
Sorry.
It should go immediately.
Made an amendment specifically for what?
I will let her
Okay.
tell you the language. That was just the point of order that I was making. It should go immediately to a vote at that point. Nothing else can change. The vote needs to happen right now on her amended motion. If that fails, it will revert back and people can amend anything that they want.
Sorry. Recognizing the procedural microphone, your name and county, please.
I made the motion, and for clarification purposes, the motion is to strike the words bullying and public and bullying, public, intimidation. It's to accept what the chair has. Okay.
Microphones. So the language Rebecca said, and it was to replace the language with, the motion would be the language would be to accept the chair's acceptance of censure, period. That would be the entire motion that you're voting on. It replaces the existing language. That is what you voted on. That's what you moved the previous question on. That is, and it's up to you all to figure out next steps. And I give the mic back.
I have a point of information. I just want clarification that this did not include the amended comments from the chair that they would accept everything but bullying. This was before, yes? So just that they accepted it. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
I have a point of order. I don't ever remember approving this amendment. I remember the person making it, and then that was it. And then we voted on calling the question, and we voted on a postponement, but we never voted on the amendment. You can't just say, oh, I made an amendment, and then it is an amendment. We need to vote on it. That's what this is for. That's what this is for?
One moment.
The amendment on the floor from Rebecca Kammerling of Washington County, seconded by James Barker of Lane County, seconded by Louise Kern of Washington County, is to accept the chair's acceptance of censure. The question was called by James Barker of Lane County. Barker. I'm getting there, guys.
Yes. Right. Yes. So I appreciate you doing this nice gesture, but she didn't mean to. She had no fault.
So we have a motion on the floor for clarification to amend the motion to accept the chair's acceptance of censure, which has already been seconded. Sorry, bear with us. Not, yeah, sorry.
So what else?
Sir?
Peter Chastain, Lake County. Point of information, the original motion was to censure. If it is amended to, she accepts, we accept her acceptance of censure, that erases the original censure. There's no censure on the floor at this point. Am I right? Okay, if we vote on this, is there a censure or not?
I am trying to clarify exactly what we're voting on, because that's important.
Point of order, Mr. Chair.
1 second.
Point of order, I believe the amendment itself is out of order.
I don't care what happens. Game of Thrones is on at night.
Yes.
Hi, Dan Gatz from. Hello! Thank you. Dan Gatz, Multnomah County. I'm pretty sure that this amendment is entirely out of order. I appreciate Casey's, the chair's willingness to accept this censure, but we haven't voted on censure yet. There is nothing for her to accept.
Okay,
It's not there yet.
let me get to that. So, my understanding right now is that we have an amendment. So we started with a motion that was to set. I can speak, please. To censure the chair for bullying and public intimidation for a member of the body through electronic communication. That motion was seconded. We took or heard a motion to amend it to accept specifically to replace the words from the motion maker Albert Lee, to replace them with essentially to accept a motion to accept the chair's acceptance of censure, period. So the words are different in both. We voted to accept that motion and to call the question. So now the next thing to vote on is to whether or not to accept a motion that states to the chair's acceptance of censure. And that is it.
Then you will have to vote on the proposal as it stands before, or do whatever else you want to do.
Correct. And that's the vote to amend it very simply, which is different from the original. So is that understood? Okay. So the question's been called. The next thing we're going to vote on, the words are very simple, is to amend the original motion to censure for bullying and intimidation, just to amend that to the chair's acceptance of censure, to censure the chair. So that's what you're voting on.
Mr. Chair, so I had a number of people ask me if they can go to the restroom. I said I would go in the hall and do an announcement if you're going to begin voting on anything. Will you allow me the indulgence of walking out in the hall and announcing that people need to return to their seats for voting if you're going to vote?
If it's okay if we could get 3 minutes to do this.
1 minute, I'll run fast.
A couple of minutes. So,
Folks, if you're voting delegates, please sit in the voting delegate section. You need to get into your seat and show your...
sorry, I appreciate your patience.
Well, let's do it.